My name is Rodney. I'm from the PO Gamer Kugan YouTube channel, and today I am going to be doing another video of my horror movie series. And this time I'm actually going to talk about a classic horror movie series. They've actually started releasing more of these, and there's actually going to be a film released this year in September for this, which actually I just did not know about. I did not know about until just now, and I'm actually kind of excited about it because I've been a fan of this series for a long time. And that is Phantasm. This is the cover's a little shiny, so I'm trying to get it where it won't shine for you. But yeah, very, very good series. There's actually, currently, there are 4 movies out. And there's actually going to be a 5th one called Ravager. Don't know anything about it. I'm actually going to be going and look up some trailers and stuff like that, see if there's any been released yet, because I think it's September 25th, and I was like, holy cow, I'm definitely going to be watching this. But I am going to tell you a little bit about the movies and my experiences with these movies. And one of the reasons why I really like this series, okay, well, we'll get to the part 3 here soon. I think it's part 3. I believe so. Okay, but okay. Part 1 was done in the 70s, I believe. Yeah, I looked all this up and then I closed it out. 1978, yes. And this has one of the best movie monsters in it, and they call him the Tall Man. And it's just, if you've seen Subspecies, he plays Radul's father also. It's just this creepy guy, that's kind of like a mortician looking. He's just got white hair, really tall, and it's kind of hard to describe why he's scary. But there's a scene in the movie. It's kind of a classic scene in horror, to where there's this boy. He's laying in bed, and he wakes up, and the tall man is standing over him. Like everything else is pitch black. And then all of a sudden, these little creatures reach up and grab him. And it's one of the classic horror movie scenes that if you like horror movies, generally you've seen this movie and you know, and that's one of the scary moments that actually scared a lot of kids even. But I remember watching this movie because I rented it. I would always, like I said before, the movie rental store I'd always go to is called Movies to Go, and I would actually go there, rent every Friday night. I've said this before. I would rent 3 movies. It was $3. You kept them all weekend, and then you brought them back on Monday. I think it was Monday. Might have been Sunday. I can't remember. But Friday, I think I don't know. It's been a while, but what you would do. So what I would do is I'd pick 3 horror movies, and I remember picking this up, and this is not the cover I remember. The cover of it that I remember, I think just had one of these spheres in it that has this blade on it, and I think it's just a black coat. So I'm trying to remember. It may have been something different. It's escaping me right now. But I remember getting it, taking it home, and watching it for the first time. I was like, oh, and it was just really, really good. Very good acted, very well acted, because there's a younger guy in it, and they filmed a lot of footage for it, and there's a lot of, there's actually a documentary on this disc, or was it? I can't remember. There's so many things, but there's so many things that I've watched a documentary about this movie, and I couldn't remember where I've seen it. I can't remember if it was on. It might have been one of these other discs. I'm not sure, but this one started my love for this series. And then I remember, because there's these 2 pillars, silver things that are standing up, and you can walk through it, and it takes you to this other world. And there's these the silver orbs, these spheres here. What that is, that's actually somebody's soul or spirit is inside of it, and the tall man controls these things. So what it does, basically, it sticks in your forehead, and a drill comes out, drills into your forehead, and the blood shoots out. It's kind of gory, kind of not, but anyways, basically, this tall man's following this kid around, and basically it's the story of the kid running away. And so it goes from this movie, and it continues on into this movie, I believe, very quickly. I don't think that one has the same people. Okay, it's this one. And then in this one, they actually changed the actor that plays the boy. I can't remember his name. I don't know. I can't remember their name. Sorry. But yeah, so this one they have a different guy, and it's like, that sucks. But I mean, it's they basically that's how it goes. I mean, they don't always get the same actor back, but the guy was the main story, the main character in the movie. Somebody else basically plays in this movie, and there's like a girl there that she can do stuff with the balls and everything, and it's a little bit different. So that ends okay. It continues the story. Then there's the third movie. I'm trying to. I want to make sure. I can't remember. I believe it's the second. It might have been the third one. That's got not the same actor. But then basically, when it starts, that girl and everything, they're all dead. But the boy that played in the first one is back. So it's different. The world that they go to kind of looks like this. That's if you walk through those like two pillar things, and it's really cool because of the way the movie continues. It's a continuing story. I mean, like when one movie ends, the next movie picks up. Very similar to Subspecies, and this one picks up. And then many, 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 many years later, I believe. Let's see if I can see it. I don't believe the dates are on the back. This one was in '93, and this one was in. It doesn't say. That stinks. But what I wanted to do, this one came out many, many years later. And I'm not going to spoil the movie, so I'm not really going to tell you, because if I tell you things that happen in this one, it kind of spoils the other movies. I don't want to say what happened in it. But, well, actually, do I have my receipt? No, I don't have the receipt where I bought them in it. But this one is pretty cool because of the way the story continues. You find out things about the boy, and actually, they filmed so much footage from this. They put footage that they didn't put in this movie. It's really cool and it's the same guy. Just he's a lot older now. I mean, since it's like in the 2000s when this was made, and that was made in the 70s. But that's how the story arc goes on, and that's how much stuff has happened. And they do flashbacks, and it's like, holy cow, that's awesome, because it's the same guy playing it, and now they have these flashbacks of basically extra footage they had, and they've kept it all these years. So I really like that about the movie. The cover looks very cheesy. I mean, the ball and everything, these spikes here look like somebody cut them out of aluminum or with tin snips. So, but this movie I never rented. These three I did. This movie I actually, this one come out on DVD, like this special edition, and I was like, wow, I loved that growing up. So I'm going to check and see if they have any of the others. I think this was at Best Buy or something, actually. Maybe I got the receipt in this one. No, I don't even have there's not even an insert in that one. Oh, that's right. I think this movie is one, like, when it spins in a DVD player, I think it makes an image. I can't remember. Some, yes, there's some movies, and like some CD. Like I know I have a CD that when it spins, you can actually see something written across it. I think this might be one of them. Let's see. Does this one have the receipt? No. So I believe I bought all the first 3 at the same time. Nope, you don't have it in there either. Ah. And it wasn't this either, was it? Nope. Well, never mind. So, but basically what I did, when I saw this, I was like, obviously they had the others. And that's when I discovered part 4. Because I had never seen it. And it had probably been out for a while, but because like, these type of movies, they're not really shown on HBO and movie channel and stuff like that very much. But when I saw it, I was like, holy cow. I actually bought, I don't believe they had part 2. I believe I bought part 1, part 3, and part 4 at the same time. And then it came in the next week. They had part 2, and I bought it. And that was because I think they're having some kind of the others are pretty cheap, but this one was the more expensive one because it was like a special edition, like a special release or something of it. Might have been like an anniversary or something, but it was really fun because I actually got to watch them again. And I actually when I first bought these, I turned a bunch of people onto it. I was like, hey, dude, because one of my friends named Chris, he's actually he's into horror movies, and he had never seen it. And I was like, dude, you got to watch it. And I let him borrow the movies, and he brought them back, and he was like, it was awesome how they had so much, they did flashbacks from it. I was like, he was like, I was expecting it to be scenes from the first movie, but no, it wasn't. And I was like, yeah, they just filmed so much for it that they, I think they called it the B-roll or something like that. But yeah, they filmed so much for it that they had a lot of footage they could just pick from to help tell the story in the 4th movie. So yeah, it's very good. I remember my brother watching it. I believe this was on HBO when No, whenever I was when I would rent it. Me and my brother watched it, and he really liked it too. Normally he didn't watch many horror movies with me, but this one, I was like, holy cow, this is a really good horror movie series. And this is one that's really, the movies I rented at Movies to Go when I was younger, those movies really do hold a special place in my heart, just because I watched them when I was younger, and some people are like, those movies aren't that good. Well, to me, I think they're really good. I really enjoy them, and I've actually showing these movies to somebody now that has never seen them before, they actually really enjoy them. And I'm like, that proves to me that there's just not nostalgia that's helping me like these movies, that they actually were really good. And this one is actually considered a classic. A lot of people have it in like their top 100 horror movies. This is on a lot of those. So if you've never seen Phantasm, you should really check it out. It is very good. The tall man is a great movie monster. I mean, he just looks like a regular human, but the voice and everything that the guy does is just so good. And it's the presentation of it. I mean, the one movie that doesn't have the same actor, I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. I know I probably should have checked that before. I believe it's part 2. I'm pretty sure it's part 2. Yeah. That one, it's not as good, but it's the least. It's like I guess you call the weakest or the worst of the series so far. But yeah, part one is the best. It's the best one. The next one would be part 2 or 3, the one that has the same actor. Then it'd be part 4, and then the one that has the other guy playing the main character. It's just not as good. The actor changed, and they changed the storyline a little bit. Not really a lot, but there's just the way they did things just seemed different, and I didn't like it as much. But I still enjoyed the movie. But hope you guys check this out. Very good horror movie series. I'll be back next week with another series. Actually, check these movies out. They're very good. But as always, till next time. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. If you'd like to see more from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I release at least 2 videos a week. Most of the time I release more. Leaving a comment actually helps me a lot, helps me know what you'd like, dislike, or would like to see on my channel, so go ahead and leave me a comment. If you would like to get in touch with me, have any questions, anything like that, you can go ahead and email me at vmail@pogamer.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time.